Number 32, the Sun Belt Conference champions Troy against number 1 Southeast Conference champions Auburn. The GoDaddy.com Bowl in Mobile, giving home field advantage to Auburn, but also quite a few Troy fans. Corey Robinson to Brett Moncrief, 19 yards. Travis Boyd on a 9-yard catch to send out Mikey Taylor to put through a 42-yard field goal. It's 3-0 for the Trojans early. Cam Newton to Terrell Zachary, 11 yards. Darvin Adams for 12. Touchdown. The Tigers reclaimed the lead, 7-3. Jason Bruce on that wildcat that the Trojans love to do on the end around, 77 yards. All the way, hits pay dirt, that's a touchdown, and number 32 back on top of number 1, 9-7, as Taylor would miss the extra point. Off to the second quarter, Cam Newton trying to reclaim the lead, finds Terrell Zachary over the middle, 13 yards. Next play, Cody Burns catches it, races down, 16 yards, they're making plays happen. The Troy D would hold, which would bring on Wes Byram for the 29-yard field goal. It's good. 10-9. Auburn reclaims the lead going into the third. Look at the Troy defense as they stuff Cam Newton. Just knocking people away. Riley Flowers, Jonathan Massaquoi, everyone in on tackles. Next Troy possession. 52 yards to Jarrell Jernigan, racing down the field. Look at Jernigan go. Finally knocked out of bounds. Troy would take the lead on a field goal. It would be 12-10 Trojans. And the Tigers are starting to get a little nervous. Darvin Adams, 13-yard catch across the middle. That's where they were killing Troy all day long, with the shots across the middle. Here it is again. Emery Blake for 32 yards, racing down the field, trying to get the Tigers back on top. Davis Hooper. Oh, down to the 5-yard line. Finally, Ontario McCaleb, 5-yard touchdown run, tries to dive, about falls on his face. It's a score, 2-point conversion. Cam Newton can't do it. He gets knocked down, slammed down by Xavier Lamb, 16-12. Troy leads Auburn. Robinson was picked off. That could have been the turning point. It wasn't, though, because Troy held Auburn to a 3-and-out. Next possession, Robinson finds Jernigan, 15 yards. Then to Travis Boyd for 12. Travis Boyd all pumped up. Trojans trying to make the upset happen. DeJuan Harris, 11-yard catch. Austin Silvoy, seldom used Austin Silvoy, who only catches about 13 passes a year. With the biggest play in Trojans history, here it is again, across the middle. Silvoy, 27 yards, will be replayed for years to come in Troy history. Newton finds Darvin Adams, 25 yards. Next play, Newton going down the field, has nobody. That's incomplete. Second down, Mario Fan. He had him open and overshot him. Either that or Fan was in the right position. Michael Dyer catches it on third, has nowhere to go. It's fourth down for Auburn. The game is on the line. The fans are on their feet. Newton has a man he needs to get to the 35 for a first down. He can't do it, and you're not going to believe it, but the Troy Trojans have upset the Auburn Tigers. I kid you not. It actually happened in Mobile. 19-16, one field goal. The Trojans. Cam Newton didn't have a bad day, threw for almost 400 yards, no interceptions. And it might come as a surprise to you, the upset, but actually, the Sun Belt hasn't done that bad in the first round of BCS playoff games. In 2007, FAU took down #1 ranked Ohio State. Troy's been here before in 2008 when they took down USC, and now Auburn goes down. 3-2 in round 1 games. However, a Sun Belt team has never won a game in the second round. Can Troy change things this season? A huge upset. Austin Silvoy marching in from 27 yards out is going to be replayed for the history books in Troy Trojans football. The biggest upset in the history of the Trojans. The Auburn Tigers at 13-0. For whatever reason, didn't show up to play tonight. Cam Newton did everything that he could. He saw a pass for almost 400 yards, but it wasn't enough. The Trojans are heading on to play Texas A&M in the second round. Unbelievable.